From your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Oh, it is 11:30 as we head into getting close anyway, to this Friday afternoon. We're making our way through a day where plenty of sunshine is going to be had. But I think the biggest deal about this is not only going to be the beautiful weather we have today, and also this weekend, it's the fact that the trees are hitting peak and it looks fantastic. It was a different story 15 years ago, and that's when we had the Evansville tornado. We call it the Evansville tornado. Most of the damage was done in Evansville, and of course, 25 people lost their lives at what was then Eastbrook Mobile Home Park. It cut a 41-mile path in about 41 minutes. That tornado was racing across Henderson County, crossed the river 3 times, moved through Vanderburgh County, Warwick County, finally lifted up as it moved into Spencer County. A horrible night that we don't have to worry about tonight. Fortunately, we're going to be seeing a very tranquil day, a very tranquil night, and a very tranquil weekend. And really, with the sky as clear as it's going to be tonight, this will be excellent sky viewing. So stargazing, Mars looks brilliant in the sky. You're going to be able to see a lot of good stuff going on in the sky really over the next few days. Maybe not quite the sunset tonight that we had last night. It was a beauty. If you missed it, that's okay. I've got pictures. I've got pictures of other things too that you're going to like to see as we take a look right now at our Zemer Funeral Home camera on top of 5th Third Bank. And we're looking out toward the river now. We kind of swung it around so you can see the river and also the west side of town. Getting a good look at what's going on in downtown as they get ready. They're prepping Main Street anyway. And you can see Main Street right there. We're prepping it for the holiday season, so it should be pretty dazzling to see that later on tonight. And later on tonight at 7 o'clock, lighting the Blue Bridge. That should be pretty dazzling. Already the leaves are giving off a dazzling display as the trees at Smothers Park are really starting to pop. You see the fountains going off. I'm seeing plenty of people now milling around at Smothers Park, as they should be. I mean, that's really my advice. Get outdoors. I mean, today, this weekend, whenever you can. We've got 3 beautiful days back to back to back. And this, of course, the east side of Evansville. Got a bit of a breeze out there. What we're going to see from the south is not much at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. And the traffic on the Lloyd Expressway is starting to pick up a little bit. It's lunchtime. We're getting close to that. So I'd imagine a lot of people are going to be stopping at a lot of places there on the east side. And a lot of traffic working its way on the on-ramp headed toward I-69 north. And look at this. I mean, I know yesterday at this time there was a backup. That's what we were focused on with the traffic. Although it finally loosened up as we approached midday. Now it's flowing nicely northbound and southbound on 41. And you can still view that awesome color in the trees. And we're at peak right now. We're starting to lose a lot of leaves right now, but the ones that are hanging on and hanging tough are looking fantastic. Strutting their stuff, you know. 67 degrees right now. Wind is currently calm, and again, that wind's going to be south at 5 to 10. Temperature-wise, how low can we go? Really not that low. Keep in mind, the average high temperature is in the low 60s. And we've got 65 degrees in French Lick, 66 degrees in Jasper, 67 in Santa Claus, 68 Tell City, 69 in Calhoun, 70 in Carmi, 71 degrees in Madisonville, and that's as warm as it gets. But I mean, all of us pretty much bunched in the upper 60s to low 70s, and we'll be in the low to mid 70s for a high later on today. And I'm calling it 72 here in Evansville after a chillier start than yesterday. But yesterday we topped out at 73, and I thought an ideal day. All right, speaking of ideal, the sunset last night was just about that. This is from MILLPORT, Kentucky. Robert Dockery, sky on fire. That is a fantastic shot. And you know, I'm not a big fan of trees losing their leaves, obviously, but it silhouetted up against that sky. It looks pretty cool to see like the branches as opposed to just seeing that cluster of leaves. I mean, nothing wrong with either, obviously. And here's a good shot of the few trees that have lost a few too many leaves. That is from ENSOR, Kentucky, but look at that sky ablaze. That is CARLA LATHAM who got that shot, and Davis County, Kentucky. And from Muhlenberg, southern Muhlenberg County, had a good looking sky there too. And you can see those poor trees have lost their leaves, but man, it looks good. And then that tree that's kind of showing off all of its leaves to the right there. Wonderful sky shot there. Thank you so much. And that was LEAR who got that particular picture. And look at this awesome shot from Chandler last night. All these great sunset pictures, and so many of them different, but this one might be one of my, all right, it's one of my 2 favorites. I got another one to show you here in a second. That's from Mike GERHARDT in Chandler, and that's an awesome panoramic view of the sky that he saw last night at sunset. All right, here's another good thing. It's not just, of course, the sky with the color. We've got the leaves that are strutting their stuff and showing off their colors too. And this is in front of a cool lamppost. And Angie, that looks like one of the lampposts that Gene Kelly would have danced on, you know, in Singing with the Rain. That's downtown Henderson right there. Holly Schwartz was there yesterday. Got some great pictures of that fall. fall color. Got a few false returns around the radar site here at the station. No real returns, and no real returns anywhere close. Indianapolis, Lexington, Nashville, St. Louis, all looking good. Let's broaden the scope a little bit. Chicago's in the clear right now. Got a few showers down just off the Carolina coast, but most of the eastern half of the country is high and dry with plenty of sunshine. Down to the south, though, we do have Eta, which is a tropical depression. It was a major hurricane. It made landfall in Nicaragua. That was earlier this week. Now it's pulling back out into the Caribbean. It's going to work its way toward Cuba, and then later on it looks like Florida over the weekend. Here's the latest on the track. 35-mile-per-hour wind, so it's just a notch below tropical storm status. It should re-strengthen, though, to a tropical storm. It's not expected to re-strengthen into a hurricane or a major hurricane, but still a potent storm with a lot of rain and a lot of wind out there. And you can see just off the Central American coast, it's going to make progress over the course of the day toward Cuba, and then moving to the northeast at that point. That's Saturday, 7 o'clock, so tomorrow night, and then it's going to take a turn to the north, and it looks like it's going to be impacting the Florida Keys and really much of the southern peninsula of Florida as it makes another turn to the northwest and pulls out into the open Gulf waters. And who knows, it could be impacting the northern Gulf Coast later on next week. We'll have to wait and see on that, but it looks like it is going to impact late Sunday into Monday, South Florida. Here's what it looks like on Future Tracker for us. No impacts from that tropical system, but we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine, a clear sky tonight, great star viewing. Now, as we head through the day on Saturday, plenty more sunshine and another warm day. We'll be in the mid-70s after a chilly start in the mid-40s. We'll be in the 50s, though, to start the day on Sunday as we're going to start to see a few clouds move in. Now, Future Track is indicating maybe a few stray showers out there. The chance for rain's less than 10%. Not putting that on the board, but we definitely will have more clouds in play on Sunday, but we're still going to see a good dose of sunshine, don't get me wrong, and the temperature's still going to make its way up into the mid-70s. So looking pretty good really the entire weekend. Just a few extra clouds on Sunday. High today is going to be in the low to mid 70s. Plenty of sunshine out there. Nice and warm too, with that south wind helping out at 5 to 10 miles an hour, but not too big of a breeze. And then again, over the weekend, mid 70s for highs, a little more cloud cover on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine on Saturday. I tell you what, I mean, not looking too bad on Monday or Tuesday either. Now the chance for rain comes later on Tuesday night, it looks like. Not a great chance, but it's going to be out there. It is going to cool us off. We'll be in the low 60s for highs on Wednesday and Thursday. But Angie, that's the average high temperature for this time of the year.
I know.
So we're well above the average. This might be my favorite.
These sunset shots.
This is from Carrie in Owensboro.
Oh,
she actually works in the office right above our Owensboro Bureau, where we have Mike Pickett there in downtown Owensboro. But she's out in the county a little bit when she got this particular picture here, at least out in the city. Got a couple of ducks on the pond.
Like, am I in the way? Right there.
Hey, when you got a picture that good, you just go by one name, Carrie.
Carrie, that's right. It's like Prince. We'll be back with more localized styles right after this.